Okay, here is my other Generation Selects figure that I will be reviewing, and that is Smokescreen. So, sorry about if you hated my Nightbird video review. Just a quick update on her. I did actually manage to transform her correctly. I guess it was because of frustration and things that I'm going through a lot lately. She does sit flush. It's just this up here is a royal pain in the ass to transform. So I do want to apologize if you like this figure and if I offended you. I'm not trying to make you change your mind. I'm just trying to say that sometimes this figure, especially in the leg transformation, can be a royal pain in the ass. So, without further ado, let's get into Smokescreen's review. Just like Nightbird, he is a repaint of Prowl and Blue Streak. So this is the third or fourth time that we gotten this version of the Datsun mold, because there are four now. Barricade is one of them now. Go figure. So this is basically a Generation Selects, technically Barricade, but with these instead of the light bar. Barricade doesn't come with the gun, unfortunately, but hey, who really cares? I don't. So, if you have Barricade, you know that he only comes with the two shoulder cannons, no gun, nothing. He just comes with Smokescreen's head, the two shoulder cannons, and then on the back he would have a light bar. I was thinking about getting it, but when I saw the new Earthrise version, yeah. You can say nonetheless that I would prefer that figure over this any day. But that's not going to make me change my mind. I don't know. So nonetheless, before we get into things with the figure, we're going to get into some size comparisons. And so here is Smokey with Ironhide and Optimus Prime, both Siege. Pretty damn nice, I'm not gonna lie. The scaling with these has never honestly disappointed me. I think the scaling that they're doing with the new figures is absolutely awesome, because back then, if you remember, everyone was kind of out of scale, and everyone just kind of accepted it. But I have to say, the whole scaling thing now that they're doing is pretty damn nice. The only thing that they can't get honestly right with scaling is the movie stuff, which is the studio series. I mean, you can say yay or nay if you agree or to disagree, but when it comes to certain figures in the studio series line, they kind of don't all match up. And the one figure from studio series that doesn't really go with anyone is Optimus Prime. I'm sorry to say that, but that studio series Optimus Prime, not in the Bumblebee movie, but the Bay version. The Bay versions just don't match up. Because how is Optimus Prime's head smaller than Ironhide's? That makes no sense to me at all. Because, well, you can see here in G1, their heads are about the same size. But in the movieverse, he's got like this massive bull head, and Optimus has this tiny pea-sized head. I don't think that's right. So, when I say this, I'm not talking about these guys. I'm talking about the movieverse stuff, not the G1. G1 is perfect. Alright, so hopefully after that little bit of a roller coaster of a size comparison, let's go ahead and get into his head sculpt. And the head sculpt is very nice. A lot more movie-like in terms of more Bumblebee movie-like, I will say that. So that is a pretty cool concept. I like that. The Earthrise one has a lot better of looking version of a head. This to me kind of looks like a Bumblebee movieverse version of Smokescreen. And I have to say, that looks pretty cool. Almost makes me wonder if they were gonna put Smokescreen in the Bumblebee movie. But yeah, that head sculpt is pretty damn nice. And I'm sure now that I said Bumblebee movie Smokescreen, I'm sure now everyone is going to be like, oh my god, I can't unsee it. You're welcome. But nonetheless, he's got his little white gun. He's got his two little white guns here for accessories. Pretty nice. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and transform this dude. So if you see my Prowler video review, and if you see my Blue Streak video review, you will know that it is the exact same transformation. So I'm going to go ahead and transform him right on camera for you. And if you want a more in-depth video review of the transformation, definitely check out my Prowl video review. It is in my War for Cybertron Trilogy playlist. So, yeah, I have a War for Cybertron Trilogy playlist. If you guys didn't know, I do have playlists now. The only thing that hasn't been updated is my Studio Series. Like I said before, I'm only taking a break from Studio Series because I am currently waiting on some... I heard that I'm still waiting for some of the rumors, like ROTF Sideswipe, ROTF Jolt, to be revealed. And once I get those figures, I'll feel a little bit more confident enough to go back to Studio Series. Even though there's plenty of Revenge of the Fallen stuff now, it's just... I'd rather have almost the entire cast to do the video review. If you want, well, then again, I can't do Bumblebee movie either. Because B-127, Starscream are coming. And potentially more Seekers. So, weird. Why is this not... Oh, well. Got it to line up anyway. I think. And I did, yes. So here is Smokescreen in vehicle mode. And I have to say, this is pretty cool. Cybertronian race car themed. Completely white outside, completely blue body. With some white racing stripes and red here and there. I'm sure this is Cybertronian for 80, 80, 80. Because on the Earthrise version, it says 80. So, it would have been cool if it said 84. I mean, no, 85. Because he didn't appear in the cartoon until 85. So, that would have been cool if it said 85 instead of just 80. But, he's got clear, translucent, black wheels, which is pretty cool. Definitely giving you, definitely trying to give off that Cybertron vibe. VHS, Visible Head Syndrome. Very nice alt mode. I just wish that, I mean, I will admit, I do prefer the Earthrise version a lot more. For a VMO size comparison, here he is with the other Generation Selects that I do currently own. Nightbird. Just so you guys know, like, once again, I don't hate the character, I just hate this mold. I just don't like this mold because of, I mean, if you see my video review of her, I just have a lot of frustrating moments with this figure. It is seriously a pain to transform. But, nonetheless, it's still a good figure. I just wish that they perfected it more. That, and it doesn't help because she does have loose... on my copy, she has loose thigh swivels, like up here in her, like up here in the hip section. There's a thigh cut here, and it's a pain in the ass because it's so freaking loose. I tightened her ball joints, but I didn't tighten these. So, I might try and tighten them later in the future to see if it works, and if it doesn't, then we'll see what happens. But yeah, there's your size comparison. Like I said before, we don't really see these two in the Netflix show, so I can't really say perfect scaling, but they're Cybertronian based, so perfect scaling. Now for pretty badass weapon storage, you can do something like this, or you can have them be all stealth force and just do this, which I think this looks pretty cool. Now this looks badass on Blue Streak. This kind of setup, because he looks like a spy vehicle. To me, he does. And now for Smokescreen, what I like to do is take the two little pistols here, combine them. There's a little peg system on the front, and I like to do this. I just think this looks cool for Smokescreen. And then Prowl, he just stores them on top. But the way that I had configured earlier, I like that more on Blue Street because it just looks sleek. I know, not the best joke. But nonetheless, there is your weapon storage. And that's pretty much it for the review. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video review as much as I did making it. So please hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe button. Please, 300 subscribers. I'm almost at 300. I'm halfway to 300. Please give me 300 subs. That's all I request right now is 300. Let's get to the 300 mark, please. Let's pump it up. So nonetheless, guys, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.